How can we grow diamond? Like, what is it, a broccoli? Very often we spend way too much money on the wrong things. And as for someone who is literally living out of her suitcase, over the years I've learned where to invest in and where I can save without sacrificing my style. So today I'm going to share what are my fashion, beauty and hair purchases that actually help me save money in the long run. Of course, everyone's priorities are different, but if you're generally wondering where to invest and where to splurge, I hope this video helps. So let's start. Every wardrobe has its VIPs, the ones that do the heavy lifting. The coat, the blazer, the leather jacket and the trench. These are the pieces I decide to invest in because they're big pieces and they take so much space on my body. And also, when I don't have a cute outfit underneath, I just throw a big beautiful coat or like a tailored blazer, and for me that's like 50% job done. So I insist on investing in outwear. Okay, next thing I definitely choose to invest in are shoes, because shoes literally carry the entire outfit. And when it comes to quality in shoes, it is really hard to fake, because if the shoe feels cheap, then somehow the entire outfit will feel even cheaper. And as I'm a walker, if the destination is like 20 minutes walk away, I'd rather walk. Then I prefer to invest in my loafers and boots and like comfortable kitten heels and block heels, rather than to invest in these special occasion high heels. Even though I have almost embarrassing amount of high heels, designer high heels, I only really pull them out for like special occasions, so events, birthday parties, weddings, and mostly I wear them in the evening when I have dinners. But I would rather to invest in like walkable flats than in special occasion high heels. Even though I'd never ever stop purchasing designer high heels, it's my thing, let it go. Third thing I invest in are definitely undergarments. I know undergarments are not something that is visible to public, so for many of us it's just not important. It's like, oh, no one sees that, so it's not important. But actually to me that is very important. So I'd rather invest in like laser cut nude undergarments and bras than in some luxurious feminine lacy bras and underwear, even though I have a huge collection of a very luxurious underwear. I really love to wear them when I just want to show like lace under my shirt or a blazer. So when I want for these pieces to be part of my outfit, then I really find them very useful and beautiful. But on everyday occasion, I love to invest in like cotton underwear and something very breathable and natural. Then we have socks. I don't invest in socks, but I invest in tights. I don't like cheap tights. And when it comes to sleepwear, I love to invest in sleepwear. I cannot stand to sleep in polyester or any material that is rough for my skin. I need silk, I need at least cotton or viscose, something very breathable. So investing in undergarments is very important to me. Okay, next item that I personally love to invest in are jeans, because I reach for jeans like 2-3 times per week, and if you do as well, then you need that one perfect pair of jeans that really molds to your body and it kind of becomes part of yourself. Because what happened is that we own way too many jeans but not the right fit, because we have skinny jeans, barrel jeans, wide leg jeans, embroidery, or whatever trend is running at the moment. But if we have that one classic straight cut jeans in light color and in dark color, then we have that peace of mind. My favorite are Levi's 501 in lighter color, but I'm definitely planning to expand my collection and get them in darker color as well. Okay, the next item I love to invest in are sweaters, because a good quality sweater has so much power to elevate the simplest outfit in winter. I love to pair my sweaters with my denim and trousers and skirts, and they never look like they're out of place. Where cheap sweater, on another hand, has a remarkable power of aging overnight. What happened is that we get into boutique and the sweater looks perfect in that one perfect moment, but once we get it, it really just ages overnight. After third wash, it's already retired. So what we are investing in is not a good quality sweater, it's just a very overpriced first impression, I would say. I'm the kind of woman that wears a lot of blouses. I love lacy blouses, I love high neck blouses, I love button-up blouses. So long sleeve blouses is something that I have a lot in my wardrobe, and what I cannot stand is this polyester blouse rubbing against my skin. So I love to invest in my silk blouses because they drape beautifully, they're breathable. I love to have them vintage and new. And one fabric that is actually really good is Tencel, because Tencel is made of wood pulp, so it kind of imitates the silk, but it's much more affordable option. So yeah, investing in my blouses. Okay, next thing I love to invest in is suit, because a good tailored suit is really never out of place. We can make it casual, we can make it dressed up. So for me, a very classic tailored suit is an absolute must. Not these trendy suits with over-exaggerated shoulders and like fabric way too much hanging around our body. Just a very classic tailored suit is an absolute investment because it's a set, so we can also combine it with other pieces in our wardrobe. Coats, shoes, undergarments, denim, sweaters, long sleeve blouses, and suits. 7. I would love to touch upon accessories, specifically 2 different types of accessories: watches and diamonds. Honestly, we don't need to invest in a very expensive watch. My inherited vintage watch still shows time perfectly well, but if you're looking to own one, make it a good one, because popular smartwatches are certainly useful, but they can get replaced very fast. So owning something that can be passed to generations and that kind of holds the sense of heritage is really very valuable and very emotional. Also, watches are one of my favorite accessories. They work with jeans, skirts, everything except evening gowns. Don't wear a watch with evening gown, that's the rule. And unlike everything we buy, a good watch never really gets out of style. It really becomes even better with time, I would say, because of all the little scratches that gives the personality and character to our watch, and it just reminds us of the places we've been and moments we lived. So I really love a watch as an accessory. So a watch is definitely where I would invest. Now I want to hear from you. I'm generally very interested in this subject: lab-grown diamond or natural diamond? Because the interesting thing is that physically and chemically they're very identical. It is really not about what they're made of, it's how they're made. Because a natural diamond takes over 1 billion of years to be created, very deep underground, under very high pressure and high heat. And then we have lab-grown diamond that takes those same conditions and recreates them just here on the earth and help diamond to grow. I mean, just saying these words, growing diamond, when I heard it years ago for the first time, I was like, to grow the diamond, like, what is it, broccoli? So what they do, they take the seed of the diamond, so they still need a real diamond, but they can do it without, don't worry, and they put it in that chamber that has like controlled environment for the diamond to grow. And what's fascinating is that they can actually create a diamond that has much purer clarity than a real diamond from the earth. But what I've learned is that diamond is not made of some special element, as I thought, very rare element that no one can find. It's really just made of carbon. And we can find carbon, believe it or not, in the pencils that we write with, or even in our own body. It's really not about some rare element, it's how this diamond is made. So my question arises, is the value of a diamond in its origin or in its craftsmanship? I'm generally very curious to hear on this one from you. In the meantime, I changed my outfit because
I had to take my French out, then I met this guy selling melon, then I had to cut that thing, so...
Okay, let me touch upon beauty, because there are certain items that I invested in years ago and they still serve me to this day, and one of them is Dyson Airwrap. I have to say that this is probably the best investment I did for myself, because I use my Dyson Airwrap every time I wash my hair. And I have to say that it saves me so much on hairdresser over years, because I can achieve the same beautiful blowout at home. If you're thinking, get it. I'm sure if you're patient enough, it's so easy to use. Mason Person's hairbrush. I know, don't hate me. We all have priorities, okay? And my hair is my priority. This is probably the most hated brush on the market because it's the best and it's overpriced. So I have it and I love it. And that's my thing, let it go. But no one tells you that this thing really collects so much dust inside and it looks pretty gross. So what you get when you purchase this Mason Person overpriced brush is this little plastic brush, cheap plastic brush. So you have to wet it with warm water and then
Go through a brush like this every time and remove all of that kind of dust.
I also have a wet brush, and this one Damian, I don't know what's the name because it's washed out. I have it for years. So yeah, these are also great brushes. And the last brush that I cannot forget is Moroccan Oil Blowout Brush, because sometimes I love to blow dry my hair with a regular hair dryer because it just gives me a different wave, okay? So this is a type of brush that really lasts me for years. I got this in Paris years ago, and I actually got two because when I like something, I have to make sure that I have two of them. And this is still the first one that I'm using because from my experience, these type of brushes, because of the heat, they kind of melt these bristles, and also this falls apart. This part just falls apart. So basically this one did not change for a decade. I think I still use the first one. And I don't know if you know, but there is a trick. Do you know what's this for? It's actually when you want to separate your hair. Perfect millennial. No, wait, is that Gen Z split or millennial? I think this is millennial, like on the side. I don't know, but that's one thing you may didn't know. So these are my hair investments, and of course I have much more than this. I didn't even touch upon products, but we're gonna keep that for some other video. Now I want to mention makeup. So when it comes to makeup, I love to invest in all the products that touch my face first, my skin. So we have foundation, concealer, lipstick, and makeup brushes. These are my absolute investments. And finally, a perfume. I can smell a cheap scent from miles away, so I wouldn't recommend to purchase cheap perfumes unless it's body mist. And if not, just don't wear any perfume, that's it. So these were my items where I prefer to invest in or to save on, and I really hope that this was helpful to you, because one thing that we learned here, I believe, is that it's one message that I would love to send, is that we should really invest in everyday pieces rather than in special occasion pieces. So everyday coats, everyday shoes, everyday bag. Like, oh, I didn't even mention the bag. Definitely a huge investment, the bag. This is my list. I hope you liked it. I hope it was helpful to you. And yeah, I can't wait to see my next one. Please don't forget to tell me what do you think about a lab-grown diamond or natural diamond. I'm generally very curious about this subject. So yeah, have a good week, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!